Although they've cleared many illegally parked vehicles, you can still expect traffic. Why? This truck can't move. 3 exploded tires. Driver said that he asked the operator to replace them, but he didn't. And now he's going to be stuck here for how many hours while they find replacement tires, get them swapped over. That's why there's a truck ban on Addict. That's just one of the reasons. Because they don't maintain the trucks, they take them on the highway, and then they get stuck for hours causing traffic. The driver admitted that the tires have been recapped, but he doesn't know how many times. That's where they put a new layer of rubber on top, but your sidewall is still the same. And then you'll also notice there's a virtual plate. In my experience, that's usually when the truck has been apprehended for overloading. DPWH confiscate the plate, and then the operator puts a virtual plate. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but based on my previous experiences, that's the common scenario. So there you go. They're trying to save money on their tires, but they're endangering other people's lives. Because if it explodes when a motorcycle rider's next to them, or a pedestrian, or a cyclist, bye-bye. Have you seen videos of tires exploding on trucks? Very dangerous. And traffic, well, sorry, bad luck. This isn't moving anytime soon, because it'll take a long time to replace 3 tires. Good morning, everyone. MMJ back on the road. Bonny Serrano issuing tickets to illegally parked vehicles. There's always a lot of complaints about this road because people get stuck in traffic, the bicycle lane can't be used, and the sidewalk is often obstructed as well. Aside from private vehicles, there are taxis that you can see in the background. Towing crew already making their own videos before they pick up the vehicles. The driver came out for the taxi, so at least he'll be able to just take a ticket instead of being towed away. There's a lot of people that really invest in their cars, but not so much on the parking. Anyway, they'll just document any damage and then pick them up, clear them away, and hopefully people can get to work, get to school a little bit faster. What you'll see here is that one truck is parked parallel, the other truck is parked like that, and it's being towed away to clear the sidewalk. This has been an ongoing issue in this area for many years. The property owner is very well aware, the residents are very well aware that they're not allowed to obstruct the sidewalk. And there are a lot of school children walking along this road. And I'm not sure how well you can see on camera, but there is actually a pink line to remind people the break between the private property and the sidewalk. And again, this has been an ongoing issue for a long time. Just like the plant boxes in the background. Remember the MMDA kept asking the property owner, please remove them from the sidewalk. And eventually they had to smash it themselves. That gentleman just came out now, seems a little bit unhappy. Obviously that must be his car going up. It looks like he came from a nearby condo building. He is parked on the bike lane, but regardless of whether there's a bike lane or not, there's many signs here saying no parking both sides, so it still wouldn't be allowed. Just look at all the people that end up in the road. I even saw a woman with a baby a moment ago. Aside from the cars, someone's put all these here as well, look. No respect for the public sidewalk. I mean, this is already modified, right? This is meant to be a sidewalk, but it was converted to a parking ramp. This driver got lucky because he was able to run back to his car before the tow truck picked it up. And there's the ticket. Same thing over here. You can see the remnants of the pink line, which usually denotes the break between public space and private space. And look, they installed barriers and chains so that pedestrians can't use this place. And that reminds me of an incident yesterday where someone was complaining, I didn't cross the yellow line. Yeah, but who painted the yellow line? If it's a property owner, does that make it legal? Can you then take the sidewalk? That's one more car going up. That's one of the ones we saw earlier. They don't always get this many cars because a lot of the time the drivers are fast to run out and move them before they can be towed away. I don't think you'll be able to see on camera, but there are a whole bunch of signs over there that say no parking both sides. One more over here. Wow, they're filling up the tow trucks very quickly today. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because there's a lot of complaints about Bonny Serrano. People are tired of getting stuck in traffic because of illegally parked vehicles. And both of these riders have been flagged down for driving in slippers. Nice helmets, but no shoes. 500 pesos, that's the penalty. It's better to buy a pair of shoes. You protect your feet and you protect your wallet.